सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
It's beautiful, Uma, I said, looking at the jewelry sets she was planning to give Nancy. Really? Do you think she will love it? Uma asked with an unsure look. Of course she will. It's beautiful. I smiled. I don't know, son. Nowadays, girls like to choose their accessories on their own. Who know what her taste is? Uma was still feeling unsure. She wanted to impress her daughter in law on her engagement day. Don't think too much, Uma. It's beautiful. Trust me. She will love it. Smiling, I next week had Invo Hyung engagement and we all were preparing for the engagement party. It had been 2 weeks since Jungkook come back. He didn't talk to me directly even though I was not expecting, but still, I wanted him to speak with me. He didn't change. He still ignores me like he used to. He tried to make less interaction with me, which somehow hurt me. But I keep quiet. There was no way trying to talk with him when I know he will never notice me. He will never accept me. Taehyung, look at this. After some time, Uma came to the bed, holding another jewelry set in her hand. How is it? She showed me an elegant pearl necklace and earrings. Wow! And look spread on my face, my mouth slightly open, and eyes winded. By looking at you, I can tell Sana will like it. Uma chuckled at my reaction. I closed my mouth and smiled in embarrassment. It's really beautiful. I complimented with a smile on my face. It's my one off wedding jewelry, she said, smiling at the set. She showed me some dresses and I helped her in wrapping them neatly. Uma not only gave Nancy's gift but Sana too. She loved and adored her daughter in law. I didn't want to, but still, I feel a pang on my heart in my chest. They're having all the love and respect for their being daughter in law in this house. Even I was also one of son-in-law of this house, but my fate. Uma, my head shot toward the door and found Jungkook there. Our eyes met, and a lot tear except my eyes, which I didn't realize when fill up my eyes. Looking down, I wiped my cheeks and removed my work. Yes, my son. Uma motioned to him and come to her. He stood there for a few seconds before walking toward her. I was preparing gift for my daughter-in-law, Uma explained. Daughter-in-law? He asked, sitting beside her on the sofa, while I was standing in front of bed doing my work. Yes, for Nancy and Sanna, she said, cringing. Okay, for Nancy I understand. But why Sanna? She asked confusingly. Why mean I want to show the world that they are my daughter-in-law, John, who adore her daughter, with jewelry like a queen. Uma exclaimed, with happiness in her face. Suddenly the jewelry box I was about to place in the corner slipped from my hand. I sat down and picked that quickly. What are you doing there? Be careful. See if something broken. Uma's stern voice come, which indicate that she was offended because of my clumsiness. A sorrowful lump formed in my throat when I clubbed immediately before answering. Nothing is broken except my heart. Sorry, Uma. I will be careful. I said, turning toward her with a smile, apologized smile. She smiled. Leave that and go see if Minjin needs any help, she said with an annoyed tone. I think she didn't really like to with this thing. She want to give her daughter-in-law. She want everything perfect for them. I blinked before nodded my head, still lowered, and walked out of the room. But all the while, I feel a gaze on me. After I was done, I gathered all the empty bags and placed them near the door. Before gathering all the old clothes and put that on the couch, I went to the bed and changed the bedsheet. I was changing the pillow cover when my eyes catch a earring on the pillow. I took it in my hand, gazing at that, and the realization hit me. I was arranged my husband and his first wife bed. My heart hurt and my eyes burned with tears. I pressed my lips tightly and went to the bedside table to put the earring, but stopped when I see their wedding picture. Putting the earring there, I took the photo frame in my hand. They both were looking perfect. Jungkook was standing beside Sana, wrapping his arms around her, with a bright smile on her face, as well as Sana. They both were looking so happy and in love. I smiled as I convinced myself that Sana was his wife and he loved her. His happiness lay with her. I didn't have any right to feel hurt. He never promised me anything. I was started hearing the voice in that frame drop from my hand and break into pieces. My eyes winded and my body began shaking. In panic, I'm sorry. I looked at him, who was looking at the broken frame. It, it felt I was just looking. My face became colorless and sweat from my forehead. I was scared to see his reaction, scared that he will think I did this intentionally. It's okay, I'll change the frame, he said softly, making me release my breath. I'll clean. I sat on the floor and began gathering all the broken pieces. You leave that, someone else will clean it, Jungkook said. No, it's my job, I said without looking at him. It's not your job, Taehyung, he said. I looked up, who was staring at me. It's my. I was about to answer, but a piece of glass pierced in my palm, causing a sharp pain. Taehyung, Jungkook rushed toward me and held my arm, making me stand up. I felt goosebumps as he held my arm. Look, what you did. He scrawled me. It's nothing. Shut up and sit here. He made me sit on the bed and take out the first aid box from the bottom drawer. He again held my arm and began cleaning my wound. He blew on my wound as he was applied on my palm. My heart skipped a beat, seeing his care. I could not help but stare at him with some new rising inside my long heart. I was telling you not to do this. Now look, you cut your hand, he said in a scrolling tone. A small smile, from the first time, comes to my heart after a long